Hey yo, half day on the job, let's go. I'm about to take off. I be a beast, I be so unleashed. When I make you stutter, utter piece, you will salute me, call me chief. Alright, I got you frantic, panic like you on Titanic. Damn it, I can manage with my grind, I'm on another planet. I am blue collar, my cars got no choppers. My money never rain, I retain all my dollars.
Honestly, man, I've been cutting since middle school. Started as a hobby at first, and messing up my friends' hair. Then cut my uncles, my cousins. Started as a hobby at first, but then when I got older, became a means of income, and then I just fell in love with the craft. Definitely cutting in locker rooms. I was cutting everybody, all my friends, all the basketball players, football players, just keeping everybody fresh. Yeah. But I wasn't giving the meanest phase out back in the day. It might have been a couple lines, but I definitely was working on it way back. Didn't really knew that I was gonna be in it for the long haul, but it was just more as a hobby. You know what I mean? But I went back to school, just became in love with the art of it, I love that I could change nothing into I could change nothing into something. Really, it's like a canvas, you know what I mean? You really paint a picture and you really transform. I love when sometimes people come with the shaggy look or the afro. They've been growing their hair out for a long time, and then I'm like, damn, this is it right here. I could really transform this, I love those cuts. And then to see the look on people's faces, man, we're like, man, damn, like you made my day, you know what I'm saying? Like right. I can't believe I was going that long looking like that, you know what I mean? I get psyched when a person come with a challenge, I get the camera out, like, man, this is a transformation Tuesday right here. Like, you'll know what I'm about to do to you, you know what I mean? Especially when you turn the chair around, you know what I mean? Show them that glam, cause I don't want to never show them how they look until the end. They forget how they was looking, you know what I mean? They was walking around looking, you know what I mean, until the end, until they, get that nice cut. You really, I wanted to be in a neighborhood and in a community where I could show the youngins that actually, that you could progress and still be young, you know what I'm saying? And especially where I came from, man, there's not a lot of opportunities, and I also want to show my family that, my sons and my daughter, that you could take your life in your own hands, you know what I mean? And I also want to have a barbershop, a place for, for the families and, the kids and the wives, the aunts, the uncles to come there, they could feel comfortable, a nice environment where they get a cut. I just feel like, I'm truly genuine when it comes to my clients, and it's more than a haircut, man. I really like to build the relationships and keep it professional. It's more than a haircut.
I make this happen all from scratch. I be on my job. It's no problem. I know. I be on my job. It's no problem. I know. I be on my job. It's no problem. I know.
I feel like my whole life I always loved hair. I was always, growing up, I remember being out with my mom and always being like, that's a nice haircut. Look at that girl's haircut. Even when I was younger, I would let my hair grow real long, and then I would be like the one out of my friends to just cut it all off. And like I was always, like into changing it up and being a little bit more bold, I guess, with hair. It's just always been fascinating to me. But I didn't really. It's something that I always loved and I was always interested in, hair, makeup, nails type stuff. But I don't think it was never a reality or an option for me until Tyrone was passionate about it. Like it was something that he did and we both were saying this is something that we both love and we should go to school for this. And timing wise with kids and stuff, we didn't go together. So he went first, and I saw his progress. I saw his work, coming to life, and where he started. He always cut hair. Even, we used to have little barbershop setups in the house somewhere, and he would have people come over, and it was always something that he did on the side. But once I really started seeing him get into it, and he was in school, and I started seeing his progress in the building that he was going, it really like put a fire under me, like, you know, this is something that I've always loved. This is what I want to do too, and it'll be great. You know, let's do it together. So I think he really just, you know, yeah, inspired me. It's still the same. I still, we go to basketball games and I'm really not paying attention to, I'm a people watcher, I'm a hair looker. I'm still like, ooh, look at that haircut. I like to watch videos before I go to bed. I'm watching hair, you know, other artists doing it, and cutting is my thing. Like I love cutting, I love styling hair too, and I could see a haircut being done and I could see the comb, you know, parting somebody's hair. I could feel it on the back of my head. Like I just love it. When I'm watching, I could be watching a hair, you know, somebody's hair being cut. I just feel the comb on my own head. It just tickles me, you know, like I just love watching the transformation of hair and just knowing every aspect of it. And then I got into, once I finished school, it was something that I fell in love with it. I went to Paul Mitchell, and the goal there was let's you know, get licensed and open up our own shop. But then I fell so much in love with the education of hair, about the makeup of hair and the transformation and everything that goes into it, you know, and it drove me to say, okay, I'm going to put my shop on hold because now I want to be an educator too. You know, just helping other future professionals, you know, getting into it and, you know, seeing their drive and their passion kind of ignited it into me that, yeah, it's time for us to do this on our own. Like I really love being behind the chair and, you know, just changing people's lives, really, you know, making somebody feel good. And you gotta love it. You can't get into hair for the money. If you do it, you have to put 100%. You really have to love what you're doing when it comes to this hair industry. You can't just be like, I'm just here to make $1, you know, because you won't get anywhere with that. You have to love it. You have to be passionate. You have to care about the integrity of the hair. And you just have to have a natural love for it. Not everybody has it.
It's no problem, I know. I be on my job. It's no problem, I know. I be on my job. It's no problem, I know. I be on my job. It's no problem, I know.
She's in the industry. I'm in the industry. Why not do it together? And you know, build together and offer both services. And
we've worked together before. Okay, so backstory: before we were in the hair industry, we were in the restaurant stuff, pizza, and I was like his delivery driver.
Yeah. She's always been my sidekick.
Yeah. So we knew that working together, you know, would work out because, I mean, of course, you have the times where you just want to choke each other out. You look at him like, you're not even attractive today. Right now. You know, because you're not agreeing and you like, what I get myself into. But then it really does build us a little stronger. We're really learning. I mean, our relationship is growth. Any relationship is just growth and building, and is going to be constant work. So I think is grown our bond, and we knew that it would, you know, we went in with mindset, this is going to make us stronger in the end, you know, so why not do it together? And also we've worked with each other, we worked together in, you know, in a salon environment, in a barbershop environment, and it wasn't always a good environment where you have females coming into a barbershop environment and they feel comfortable. So, you know, we wanted a place where we feel so good working together, you know. We feel great when we're together. It makes us happy. Why not make an environment
with
where,
your family, you know what I mean?
You know, you can bring your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, you know, even friends just coming in and having a good time. You feel comfortable bringing your kids here and they can sit and watch something on the TV. The conversation's going to be good. It's going to be respectful all the way around.
Your family.
The vibe is, you know, like everyone is welcome here. Like the Matt says, all are welcome here. So when we were putting it together, putting the shop together, we wanted it to be like, you know, even the waiting area, like you're coming and sitting in someone's house, you know, like a coffee table, and there's coffee here, and there's, you know, just we wanted the waiting area to be intimate, where not only are our clients going to, you know, interact with us and make that bond with us, but get to know each other too. You know, there's been, in the shorter time that we've been open, there's been a lot of conversation, you know, had between strangers, and laughs and being shared, and you know, it just making it feel of a more intimate experience than just coming in and getting your hair cut and then, you know, get on the way. It's just, you know, a building area, a welcoming.
A staple.
A staple. Hit me.
That's golden.
I like to build with my clients and help them with the health of their hair. There are stylists, sadly, out there that they'll do whatever that you want to their hair, even if it's impossible, because you're gonna pay that money right then and there, you know. And okay, you want your hair to be this color right now. The integrity of your hair can't handle that, but I'm gonna do it because you're gonna pay, you know, $300 right now for this. So I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna take it. But my focus on hair is more the health of the hair, natural hair, taking care of your hair, keeping your hair so it don't fall out of your head. Making it, you know, I know a lot of people, you see a lot with your clients. I feel like everybody has something that they wish was different, you know. Everybody's like, oh, you know, my hair falls to this side and I can't stand when it does this, or it's thinning here, and what do I do? And just helping them out, you know, with the integrity of it, just keeping their hair healthy and beautiful and feeling good about themselves, you know. Watching somebody walk out after they get this nice bomb blowout and their hair is bouncing and feeling good, and you know, they came in here in a little dirty, messy bun, and they're like, I'm sorry that it's a mess, but you know, I just came from the gym, or I've had a long week or something, and you see them leaving and they feel good, you know, and they don't know how to act. They over there whipping it around, they're snapping their neck all over the place, and that is just that feels good. So I want to make sure that I keep that, you know, I want to keep pumping that out of this shop.
This is a black-owned barbershop, but it's not a black barbershop. You know, I want everybody to feel welcome. You know what I mean? I know a lot of black-owned barbershops. You know, people come, oh, I'm glad this is about time we get a black barbershop in here. But I just want to make everybody feel welcome. You know what I mean? You know, clean, nice environment. You mean women that could come in here feel they're not gonna get disrespected, or they're not gonna hear inappropriate conversations, no cussing. You know what I mean? Gonna have some good music playing, and they need to step out for a minute. They can leave their kids and they can feel safe. You know.
I think being in here, you're in the service industry. You're providing a service for your clients, and I think barbershops have this picture or this stigma that you go in there and it's just going to be like loud music and anything goes in a barbershop, and you don't have to be respectful, or, you know, not all barbershops, I'm not saying that, but, you know, sometimes people, yeah, you want to be yourself no matter where you go, but it's a time and place, you know. Right. You know, you want to come into a barbershop and people are greeting you and they're giving you a service. How you doing, sir? How you doing? You know, like we had a client come in the other day. Her son's been going to Tyrone for a while, but this is the first time she's ever come into the barbershop. Like this is the first time she's ever come in here and sat down, because she's like, I've never been comfortable, but this feels so good to me. You know, like she's like, I always something with my husband because I don't ever want to go in. And you know, that made me feel good that we were able to provide that, where, you know, not only a father's going to bring it, but a mom's going to there's a lot of moms bringing their sons to the barbershop and sharing that bond of, you know what I mean, their son getting put together, and, you know, your son come out the chair, you're like, look, now you could call me mom in the street. You're looking like something right now, you know? Before I couldn't claim you a little while ago. But now your kid is looking good, but you were really a part of that instead of having to sit out in the car, or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to go in there. I'm gonna just sit out here. Come get the money when you're done, you know, which we've seen a lot too. But, you know, they could just come in here and they feel good. And this is a barbershop where you can get your hair shampooed. We're doing scalp treatments and hot towel.
I think the blow dry bar it levels the barber side of things out. You know what I mean? I mean now. I mean, if you got a little bit of respect, you gotta be respectful around women. You know what I mean? I asked him, the boss is a woman, so you have to be respectful.
Hello.
You know what I mean? So.
She like that.
Hello. Tuesday through Friday, we're 10 to 7. Saturday, we are 8 to 5 p.m. And then Sunday, we are 10 to 4.
But if you don't want to wait in line, book us on Booksy.
Mainmasters.booksy.com.
No wait, in and out.
So unleash when I make you stutter the piece. You will salute me, call me chief. Alright, I got you frantic, panic like you on Titanic. Damn it, I can manage with my grind. I'm on another planet. I am blue collar. My cars got no choppers. My money never rain. I retain all my dollars. This is real life. Get a job, that's my advice. Don't get caught up in flashing lights. Too late, nice. Pay the price. I be on my job. It's no problem. I know. I be on my job. It's no problem. I know.